All right, we are live. What's going on, T-Shirt Millionaires? I'm Charles Smith III, the host of the T-Shirt Millionaires live show. And today I got a special brother, man. This is bro. He is mastermind family through and through. My guy, Andre, he's the owner, the founder, the creator of a dope brand. It's called Honest Tees. And we really look forward to going through his process. I'm gonna give y'all understanding of why I reached out to Andre. You know what I'm saying? We had a talk in the mastermind, and he straight inspired me one day. And I was like, man, I got to talk to this bro more in person and let everybody know what he does. So I really look forward to it. As always, I know that this is going to be informational, but as well as inspirational. So we're going to take it to the next level, make it do what it do. I'm going to hit this video for the intro, and we'll be right back to have a great conversation with Andre. All right, what's going on, T-Shirt Millionaires? I'm Charles Smith III, the host of the T-Shirt Millionaires live show. Today we got Dre, the founder, the owner, the creator of Honest Tees. I'm wearing my Honest Tees today. I got that still learning on today. I appreciate you, bro. How you doing, man?
Doing wonderful, brother. Good to see you.
Absolutely, man. Good to see you, bro. So for those who don't know you, man, for those who might be outside of the mastermind or hadn't come in contact with the brand yet, let people know who you are and what you do, fam.
Peace, peace. My name is Andre Taylor, Washington, D.C. native, owner and creative director of Honest Tees brand, which, as we'll talk, has different elements and pieces and thoughts and ideas, but just a brother who has ideas, want to put them out there. You know what I'm saying? My old hashtag name was Kid Chases Dreams. Every day, that's what it's about. It's something, and it's, you know what I'm saying, it's how you close every live. If you can see it in your mind's eye, you can see it in your real life. And that's how it is. It's like the ideas come out of, you know, the inspiration, whatever it is that travels, and it's to see the physical product is what is that kick that keeps you going.
Man, you already got me going, bro.
Hey, we locked in.
Man,
we locked in, bro.
Yeah, you already. Cause listen, that took me back. See, I told you when I came into this, I had something that I want to talk about, but you just sitting right here saying what you just said sparked another piece of the conversation that we were having on our mastermind meeting, as far as your process and the ideas and how you get inspired, right? So as we sit here, you said that, I was like, man, this about to be good, bro.
Yeah, so we about to go in, bro.
Yeah, this about to be good.
Before we start, I gotta make sure. Did you say your word?
Yeah. I'm in there, bro. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Make sure you blesses it.
Yeah, bless it. Absolutely. And we're going to bless this conversation, Lord. Let everybody speak to us, use us as vessels of inspiration, and let's go ahead and shop. Absolutely. All right, family. So look, with that being said, man, you've been in this T-shirt game for a while, because I believe, you know what I'm saying, when we ended up speaking for the very first time, when you were coming into the mastermind, we were on the phone, you had been doing this for a while. So tell me about, you know what I'm saying, your whole journey as an entrepreneur, shirtpreneur, just being in this game.
All right. So as an entrepreneur, we're gonna talk. So I got time. As long as you got time, I got time.
I got time, my brother.
All right. The entrepreneurship starts when growing up and seeing my dad.
Right.
He's an architect, and he had his own company called JT Architects. So I saw what it took to follow your vision, follow your dream, the hours you got to put in, the dedication, and also you have to continue to educate yourself, right? You have to grind, you have to learn, you have to grow. And so from that standpoint, I saw every day someone chasing his dream to be, you know, JT Architects. That was his dream. That was his goal.
Right.
And so seeing that, it was the first possibility. I didn't know that I was absorbing that, but just being around it, you just see it, right? So you see all the long hours, you see the dedication it takes.
Yeah.
And so go to college, because that's the path, you know what I'm saying? HU, Howard University, you know.
For sure. Hey, Bethune-Cookman, we HBCU in that joint.
HBCU, you know what I'm
yes,
saying?
Sir.
Like Dr. Carr says, ain't but one HBCU, we just got
places. Hey, there we go. There we go.
Know
yeah.
So went to Howard, did the business thing, played tennis, whatever, and then, but through there, met my homeboy Lee, and we wanted to do beats. So we used to make, we still do, but it was music, right? So we had a music establishment called School of Beats.
Right.
And so we had a partnership, we put out a couple projects. So that's that independent grind, do for yourself, making something, like you're saying, making something out of nothing, creativity aspect.
Right.
After a couple of years, we were talking, I was like, you know, I want to do t-shirts.
Right.
Why t-shirts? Because early 2000s, it was like the white tee phase, right? Everybody had on white tees.
Yeah.
If you was from Philly, you had a white tee down to your thighs.
Right.
DC had white tees. So I would go to, Florida Avenue Market and get some white tees, Gildan, whatever they had, $2. But I would come home and get iron on. So you go to Best Buy, get the iron on. And so I had a whole collection of custom t-shirts that I like just for myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
With Boondocks characters, Holly Berry, Miles Davis, anything that was, in my field of vision or understanding, that's what I made shirts on. Had a logo called K2 Designs and everything. Had a logo on the bottom left.
Yeah.
But it was only for what I wanted to do. And I would make something for my man Lee and then others. And then I remember one time I was walking across campus and this girl said, "You make cool tees." So it's always something that just plants that sticks with your mind, right? So that I was walking across him and said, "You got some really cool tees." I didn't think nothing of it. I just thought, thanks.
Right.
And then I used to work at the SEC with my homeboys, and I was catching a shuttle from Union Station out to Virginia. And in the Washington Post Express, there was a kid being interviewed named Dan Lockman, a sharpshooter. And they would interview him because he had t-shirts and there was things about like man against nature type of thing. I'm like, that's cool. But I looked at his age, he was still in college. And I'm like, I'm fresh at that point, maybe 3 years out of college.
Right.
I'm like, why am I not? If he can do it, I can do it.
Right.
So I went to work and I was like, yo, got an idea for this. I'm talking about the idea. At first it's gonna be something else that didn't really work out. Or it wasn't really true to me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then I kept saying, because honestly, the onus is on us. And so that's where Honest Tees came from.
Yeah.
And so I sent an email to 10 different clothing brands that I knew about. The big brands, little brands, anything that was on the internet that was selling t-shirts. I had questionnaire. How do you do this? What's your process? Can you teach me? No one responded but one person.
Right.
And that was Dan, who was in the article.
Oh, wow.
And so since he was local, he was like, yo, let's, come through. I'm going to do a pop-up at Eastern Market, I think it was.
Yeah. Came
through. I helped him sell, and he was just showing me the ropes. Like, this is how you get, just where you get the prints from. This type of quality of shirt. Do this style. Do screen print. Do the connection. That's how I got in. And then from there, it was just a learning process.
Right. No, that's fire. So you ended up, going through, doing your thing, trying to figure it out. Was blessed that somebody, like let you in and gave you the game. You know how that can be hard and difficult sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when was it that you started and you were like, okay, maybe you were making a few t-shirts, but when did you first create a brand?
It was when I read that article.
Okay, so when you read the art, that's when you made a brand. Okay.
That morning, I left the metro, got on the bus, read the article, like, what the hell? Talked to my homeboy, like, yo, I think I could do this. Cause I've been doing it in college. I think I could do it. It was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we talking about ideas and like Honest Tees is stuck. And the reason why Honest Tees stuck, again, it goes back to my father. And it's how this thing's working. Like, yo, I need to have an honest policy with you. So if you get pulled over by the cops, if the cops say you did something, you look at me in your eyes, and you say you didn't do it, I'm saying, nah, my son didn't do it.
Right.
So that was a policy off like 3, 4, 5 years old.
Wow.
I'm not realizing the context of that until like days of today. It's like, that's why he was saying these things.
Yeah.
So if you get in a jam, if you tell me what's going on, I trust you. Honesty. So from the rip, it's always been about honesty. So that's kind of like, I'm just tapping into what's out there. So I'm not
right. No, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? So you got your father's principles, right, is laced in the fabric of your brand. You know what I'm saying? And I love that. And at the same time, it's so pure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what was your first t-shirt that you made with Honesties? Did it have Honesties on it? Like, what was the design? What you create?
So that's why I joined the mentorship, because for the past since 2008, I've been doing it all wrong. I'm talking about launch with like 7 designs.
Okay.
And they were all themed based off. It was the first I have it on under this shirt actually, a basic Honest Tee with a logo. Right. So I had the brand shirt, not even knowing the power in that, to be honest. Like I didn't have no idea that. Okay, go with that, and we'll get there. I had like raise your kids, be first, do better movement. Yeah. I am Rufus, who was a co-worker who had an image like when I met him, he was bald. And he showed me I'm all over the place. He had a license. And his license looked like the Western interpretation of Jesus. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put I am Rufus on a t-shirt. And I did it. You know what I'm saying? So it was like do better movement, I am Rufus, be first, raise your kids. And I think that was the genesis. And then the Honest Tees one. So maybe like 5 or 6. Right. Wrong. Like different colors. Like they had it wasn't like just one ink, it was like 6 inks.
Right.
I ain't know what I was doing.
Right. So you just got ideas. You was thinking about stuff. You were like, hey, I like this concept. Let me go ahead and put it on the shirt. At that time, did you have your classic DC shirt? You love DC?
Nah.
You ain't do that at the time.
I launched in 2008. I didn't have the DC to 2014.
Wow. Okay.
That was February 1st. We launched in 2014.
So when you first started, were you selling online or what were you doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So as we'll talk, you know what I'm saying, it'll all come together, I guess.
Yeah.
I had a vision for the website, how I wanted to look.
Right.
I didn't achieve that vision until after the mastermind.
Right.
So the visual vision, how you see Honest Tees, and how I thought about it back in 08. What I did was we had a coworker who was good with coding, and he custom built the site. So this is before Shopify, Big Cartel, all these other things. It was a custom made cart, and I think we did transactions through like Google Checkout.
Right.
So it was a custom built site. It had a vision, had like the banner how I wanted to, but it was custom, so it was kind of hard to get changes and whatever. But the original site was online, and also we did pop-ups and hand-to-hand. So the first person, I want to make sure I mention this, online sale was Christopher Rogers.
Yeah.
The first person hand was my man Jeremy, and that was off the street. I was going to a bar. You get one of them tees, I know about. So
word.
Hand-to-hand and also online. Yeah.
That's what's up, bro. It looked like you got a lot of people in here rocking with you, bro.
Hey, man, that's the thing. That's love.
Hey, it looked like you got, I don't know who we got. I saw somebody that said they had a Rufus shirt or something like that.
Yeah, I still got this roof. I am Rufus. I'm trying to tell you.
It look like they in here rocking with you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Love the Nerd Up and All Love crew.
Yeah, for sure.
The family. Okay. My family's in here, so salute to the Taylors.
Salute to the Taylors. What's going on, Taylor gang? What's up? What up? So that's love, fam. So okay. So with that being said, tell me when you said so at that point in time, what was your process as far as printing? Like what were you doing?
Oh, with printing, I was G&G Outfitters, who was local.
Okay.
We're actually close to where I am when I first started. I would just, the cat name was JD. I would just send JD the art. And then at that time I think he ordered all the t-shirts too. So he ordered the t-shirts, American Apparel, whatever, send him the art. I go pick up the boxes, take them back home, and then, stack them up and then sell online.
Word.
Yeah. And I would do that for a while. Then I transitioned to another one, Sharp Print in Chicago for a minute because JD left. And then when I talked to Chicago, they kind of, as you grow, you learn more pieces of the game.
Right.
So it was like, you can just order the shirts wholesale and then send them to us.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It's much cheaper. So I buy them wholesale, ship them to them, they ship it to me. And so you just grow. And then what happened was just the transition where when the personnel turned and left, when they moved on, the relationship wasn't as strong and you kind of get pushed aside. I understand it. You know what I'm saying? It's business.
Right.
So it's kind of like, I need to find someone new.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Right. So with you starting, you know what I'm saying? Did you say like 08?
2008, bro.
So you kept the same brand and you've been kicking with that. I know you got, Black 5/5, and we're gonna talk about that, but you've been kicking with that for all these years. What made you stay consistent with the brand, bro? You know what I'm saying? And not switch gears and just stay true to that.
It all makes sense because that's why I went to the mentorship, because I was doing it quote unquote wrong, right? So my creative foundation is beat making.
Right.
So once I make a shirt, I'm on to something else. I want to make a new.
I get it now.
You see what I'm saying? So
I get
all
it.
These t-shirts and ideas, but I didn't know to like focus on one.
Yeah.
Run to one until you know what I'm saying? And because to me it's like it's creativity, it's art.
Yeah.
I'm not going to change the colorway of it. Like I meant it for it be that way.
Yeah.
It's a blue shirt with white letter and like it has all that's intentional. So for me to think about a new colorway wasn't really in my level of understanding. It was just like, nah, that's the shirt I want to do. There's a reason why it looks that way. What's the next design, the next message? So it was all about connecting messages with designs. And then I actually listened to like one of my old YouTubes. If you go to my old YouTube channel, like back then, I literally say like, I want you to have a text-based shirt, but it has to have design to it, nuance to it. Like it has to have a certain reason why you see the letters that way, right?
Right.
So to me, once that project's done, it's a new shirt. So I'm just making different ideas, not understanding the business side of it. It's like, no, take one idea, push it to the limit, or to the max, whatever. I'm just creating new stuff. So like I look now, it's like, I forget these shirts in different colorways and different styles. Is because to me it was just creativity flowing. I didn't really look at it as it's a brand, but to me it's my personal creative outlet.
Yeah.
And so that's why it's kind of like it wasn't hard to stick to it. It's just who I was. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of who we are. Like those who are the brands, who we are. So that's why, and other things come out of that. Like you do different events and things. So it's still the source is honesties, but that's more of it. So I'm not going, so that's kind of why it's still around, because it's still me.
Right. Absolutely. No, I got you. That makes a lot of sense. Even connecting it to the music and what you talked about. I get that. So when was it, bro? So I know you talked about after the mastermind. How you get into mastermind? How that all come to play?
Man, you kept popping up with your Facebook page, bro. That's how. But the real thing is like, so if you look on my IG from like July 20th to like right when we started the Still Learning campaign, it was silent. Yeah. So COVID hit, and the year before in 2019, we did a thing called Creative Culture. Right. And each month on the first Friday, we had an event at a local African American museum. Right. And we would have musicians, vendors, food, talent, everything. Mm-hmm. And that just took a lot. Yeah. Like you do one and then you got to prepare for the next one. And so I did that. I think it was consistent from like February to December. Right. Every first Friday had a creative culture event, and that just took a lot out of me. Just not even everything. It took a lot out of me. And so 2020 hit, COVID hits. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to, because it's still me, right? I don't want to sell shirts during the pandemic. And this is how I'm perceiving it at that time, right? I know it's kind of weird. I didn't feel like selling shirts because, in my opinion, my understanding at that time was, no, worry about yourself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Don't spend money on me. Yeah. Protect yourself. Save your money, because we don't know what's going on. So I just stayed back. Right. I did do one shirt, and that was for Black 5/5 called Riot Daily. That was after George Floyd. I'm like, look, messages, but it didn't really connect. So I just fell back. Right. Focused on the family, stayed home. Right. And I had a homeboy who reached out to me, my brother. Yeah. He was like, yo, what's good with the brand? I was like, COVID. He was like, no, it was good with the brand. I was like, bro, COVID's outside. Right. And so he's like, nah, but I think, I said, I can see it doing this. Well, what's your value of the brand? I'm like, I don't know. So I was really just not thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? He just woke me up. He was like, what do you think the power of the brand is? What do you think the value of it? How much? I'm like, I don't know. He started asking me these questions, and I started, getting energized. Right. And so we talking late night, 2:00 in the morning. He's sending me ideas. I'm sending him ideas, and we just chopping it up. And so I finally start getting ready. Like, okay. And the first thing, my homeboy Olu of Star Life Collection, check him out. Right. He posted in our group chat, Devlin Carter's sire, somewhere in America. Right. And those who know me know I'm trying to buy everything black. Like, for sure. Yeah. Black. Right. And I saw them shoes. I was like, oh. And then I started watching his movements and his creativity. It's like, it was kind of like me, but understanding how business works, right? It's like, you're creative, but I understand how to get this money. I was like, oh. And I saw it was possible. Because first I was kind of like, this is not here. So he was like the inspiration. Okay, I can see someone who's being creative and working and getting money in a pandemic, right? Right. And then still talking to my man, and we still getting encouragement. And then I saw Sherrod of God is Dope doing it. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, so you can do, like, not only can you just be creative, but then I'm seeing the understanding, like, one design to the max. Go, for sure. Yeah. So that's inspiration. I'm hearing about World is Vision, so I'm seeing them talk. Right. And then you start popping up in Facebook ads. Right. Like, hey, brother, how you doing? You got questions on how to make money in this game? Yeah. Talk to me. I'm like, I'm Charles. I'm like, who's Charles? So, I did my digging, and I saw a Rich interview with you. I'm like, okay, it's real, it's legit. Like, it's not just, hey, it's like he's been grinding Father's Day, Black fathers exist, all that good stuff. Like, okay, this is real activity. It's a real person, real genuine thing. Right. And then I listened to a God is Dope interview with World is Vision, and he said something that's what I really want to do. Wow. Like my next goal, he said it. That was either Sunday night. I talked to my homeboy, sent him the link, and I think we had our one-on-one that next day. Oh no, because once the intro like on Mondays. Yeah, like Mondays. The big thing Monday. Monday. So I went and like, okay, this is what I want to do, and then so that's how I got you. Because it's just life's journey, bro.
It seemed like you had a sequence of events. You had,
yeah.
Universe, man. God leading you.
So it's funny, it's the waves. Like, that's the whole concept.
The wave.
That's the whole concept of the wave is like we're all energy spreading each other, going in one direction.
Oh man.
So I'm not gonna I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Saya. It wasn't for Olu posting that link. If it wasn't for me looking at the link, being inspired. It wasn't for God is dope saying, look, you can do this real. They weren't talking to me, they was talking to me.
Right.
He said he bought some land, he want to make his dream. And I'm like, that's exactly what I want to do. So, I'm perked up.
Wow.
And you keep popping up in Facebook ads.
Right.
And I found out that you genuine. It all made sense.
Wow.
And I talked to the team. I talked to my homegirl, like, yo, E, I think I want to do it. She was like, you sure? I was like, yeah. She said, I think it's good for you. Because it was obviously some things I was missing. I didn't have. I didn't understand. Yeah. You know? And so for me, using T-shirt Millionaires to me was getting back in shape.
That's dope, bro. That's dope. Back in
shape, bro.
That's dope. I love that. And we got people like we got your people in here. And for those who don't know, we know some people. Some people in here know about the wave. But Andre, he put out, was that was your last release, right?
That was last release. Yeah.
So his last release, and we're gonna talk about that in just a second. His last release was a wave. Matter of fact, let's move into that right now, man. So we were in our mastermind meeting probably about maybe a month ago, something like that, somewhere around that. And I think you had something, maybe asked a question about your site, or some way we ended up pulling up your site in front of the whole group, and we were going through. And man, it was laid out. The color schemes was matching all through it. You had photographs and you did a photo shoot and the colors is matching and they going off and it just looked dope. I'm talking about the presentation.
Thank you, bro.
And then before the wave joint, you had the Still Learning campaign.
Yeah.
And tell me this, bro, because I'm not exactly sure. Do you be changing colors on the website when you put them?
For sure.
So my brother, so let me tell y'all. So my brother didn't just release the t-shirt. He go to the website. He changed the theme and the colors and everything to match what he got going on right now. But before we even get into how he put it all together, I want to talk about how it starts. And you talked about, bro, how stuff you go through in life, whatever it is, you catch a lesson. That's how you move and you just act off of that. Talk to us about that, bro. That's what I want to get into. Talk to us about this inspiration that you capture and then you create from.
That's exactly what it is. It's I'm learning. I don't not to fight things, right? Early on, it was like how I wanted it, how it had to be, how it's going to be. The creative culture, learning through that, I taught a lot of lessons about you just can't control things as much as you want.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? You want to control things, but you can't. So you become, I hope you become more perceptive, right? And so during all 2020, I'm reading more podcasts and books, and each of these incidents are just lessons. They're just lessons, right? And so for me, it was like, how can I share that, what I learned, synthesize it, and then put it out? That's all it is. It's like, synthesize it, put it out. I learned something, I grow, put it out. And also work on this ego. You know what I'm saying? Because the more you work on the ego, the more, for me, it's like, okay, that makes sense. I'm more open to ideas.
Right.
And so even with that, it was like, okay, you can't do this. And I'm not, everyone who knows me knows it wasn't something I did all alone. It's not that. But I need to lean into more into people.
Right.
So the photo shoot, my man Charles.
Yeah.
Dope eye. I've been seeing this out like, okay. Say, yo, brother, I can't keep making images out of my iPhone.
Right.
Trying to work with me. He's like, for sure. And so it's just leaning into people, building a team, trusting people and yourself. So it's learning, synthesize, put it out. And so, for instance, Still Learning is because Neely Fuller. There's a guy named Neely Fuller. Every Tuesday he talks on YouTube. You can listen to him. Right. And his thing is when he says hello, it's how you doing? He said, I'm still learning. And it's like, yeah, that's what this whole journey is about.
Word.
Yeah. And
so I thought that was so powerful, bro, because man, I talk all the time about getting a line, getting quiet, capturing those ideas. And I feel like that's what a lot of people, if they can get to that place, like you said, where they can learn, where they can take in information and get inspired and really put it out, you win that way, man. I feel like it's almost a thing, like you said, them ways, following your heart producing from your heart,
Right.
there's so much power in that, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got your Still Learning shirt. Who came up with this design?
Okay, my artist. We got our main artist name is Gede. He's in Indonesia.
Right.
And so we're at a point now where it's like, I have a concept, I give him 3 lines, and he comes back with the first draft. I'm like, tweak it here, tweak it there. So I told him, I was like, look, I have a concept for Still Learning. It's about the journey.
Right.
It's about the journey. So we have there's different versions of Still Learning may come out in different years. So we have like based off ecology, based off different systems. But for the first one, it's about a journey and the ups and downs and the rounds and rounds of life. Right. That's why you have it up and down, round and round, and then the dot is like a continuation on the journey. So it's just the idea, 3 lines here, they look at it, and you're like, all right, no doubt. And then about 2 days later, I get a draft. I'm like, tweak it here, tweak it there. So that's where it comes from. It's just the concept, synthesize it, understand it, and then, like you said, it was in your mind's eye.
Yeah, it's in your mind. Hey, there we go. There we go. Yeah. It come out. So, man. So,
and
have
real
you
quick,
ever tried?
And that's what I was going through, right? I was learning. Like I'm in your class every Tuesday. Like, all right, okay, I see April, I see Ari, I see Jen, I see the gang. I'm like, oh, okay, because that was every Tuesday, man. I might have gone like 15 straight, and that's why I get nervous. I was like, I don't know if I can still show up like this. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, every Tuesday I was learning. Like I said, I had to get back in shape, and so reading, podcasts, talking to people, and every Tuesday I'm in the Teacher Millionaires Mastermind, absorbing. Because like the first week I was like, ROAS.
What's that?
What?
Yeah.
What? So yeah, it was just I was literally, and I'm still learning. So
right. We be chopping. Absolutely. No, that's good. But I like how you took that concept, but how it can apply to so many people, right? And then also at the same time, so many different types of situations, right? So it's a focused concept, but it can be broad, right? And it applies to so many people. You know what I'm saying? That's hard. That's hard.
Yeah.
How you come up with the colors, fam? Because this minty green is serious. Well, when I wore this this is the second time I wore it. I had to wear it today. This is the second time I wore it on the show, but I was like, that minty green, serious, boy.
That minty fresh. All right, minty fresh.
My
wife said minty fresh. What you call it? Call it minty fresh. That was
okay.
Right. So salute to the queen.
Salute.
So here's okay. Everything's wave. So I'm not acting like I'm just back in this lab. Nah.
Yeah.
Saya definitely made some Miami Beach vultures, and the colorway was dope. And I was like it. I want to make something so when I buy those shoes and whatever months he puts them out, I got something to match it. Right. And so from there it grew. It was like, okay, it's a black shirt. And then so at first it was a South Beach color palette, but I didn't want to do South Beach or call it that. And then I forget who. So if you listen, you gave me the jewel, the gem. It was like it was Elena, my homegirl, part of the crew. She was like, oh, these are like, she just looked at the shirts like, oh, it's Art Deco. I was like, it is now. And so Art Deco colorway, and it makes sense because you look at the lines, it just happens to fit in an Art Deco style. But that's all just I live by a train track.
It's all good, fam. It's all good.
Style. So that's where the colors came from. It was like inspired by like I'm not fighting it. I like the shoes. I wanted to match the shoes.
Right.
Let's get the
you rock with it. You rock with it.
And so then I come to class. And then when you start launching the live, like, oh man, this joint look just like his. I hope he don't be upset. I said it wasn't. It wasn't from you, but it's with you, my brother.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
You know I didn't see the colorways until like later on. Oh, it all matches. So hey, I ain't gonna fight it.
It's all good. Yeah, for sure. Nah, I love it, man. I love it. Yeah, man. It's dope. It's unique. You don't see this palette all the time. So with your website, what gave you the inspiration to be like, I'm gonna kind of remove some of the other things right now, and I'm gonna focus on this one collection that I got, and I'm gonna change the whole website up. Like how you? Because let me tell you, bro, I ain't seen nobody do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen nobody do that. That's you the innovative in my eyes to that.
Man, I'm still learning, brother.
Yeah, I ain't seen it, fam.
It was okay. Here's the thing. How can I express this? It was okay on your, was it your live yesterday? You said something about jump.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
So I'm in like this whole journey for me is like learning how to jump. I'm not gonna lie.
Word.
I got stories about folks who jump and they flying right now, right? So this whole learning about jump, and I forget who makes the theme, but they had a sale on Black Friday, and I was like, I should get that theme. And I was like, nah, let me hold back because it was costing too much. I didn't want to jump, and so I had like this theme I used before, and it wasn't fitting, right? So I had Charles's dope photos. It just wasn't hitting right.
Right.
And we launched on Friday. So whatever, I think it was February 5th, I think.
Right.
In the morning, I still had this old theme. I'm like, this ain't really 2:00 in the morning, this ain't what I want.
Yeah.
I hit that purchase button on that more expensive thing.
Yeah.
I was like, what, this ain't what I want. So I'm upset because it's not how I thought it was gonna be.
Right.
I think I dragged one of his images, that thing popped up. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
It just clicked. And I was like, oh, this is what that theme is saying to do.
Right.
Let me grab all these dope ass images, and then it fit what I needed to do. And so then I was able to line up what I needed to line up. And like I said, I am not trying to fight anything, brother.
Yeah.
It was like that theme, his images, and the direction where we were going, it just lined up. So that website wasn't done till like 5:30 in the morning. And I'm texting Alicia, the brand, the team member who does the brand. I'm like, yeah, this is it right here. I'm about to go to bed. So I'll holler at you in a couple hours.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it came together because it actually fit what my original idea in 2008 was.
Right.
I wanted to achieve, then I could actually do it in this theme, and then everything just came together, bro.
It worked. No, that's so fire. And I encourage y'all, you know what I'm saying? Go follow my brother. You know what I'm saying? Go to Honest Tees, it's down below. You see his website, and then go follow his Instagram. And as he drops these new collections over time, take a look at it. I mean, it's so dope. I asked you one thing too while we was on the mastermind. I was like, what do you do, bro? I was like, do you pre-order? Like, how are you doing? And you mentioned something. You told me like you ride that wave and you rock with it.
I go with it.
So tell me, like, what do you do as far as, you know what I'm saying, your process of ordering stuff? Tell me that.
I tell you, I use it through waves. We had a forecast of the year, right? What we want to do for the year. And the first one was obviously still learning, bring back Love DC design. Love DC. Oh, and a native and DC native. So all in that color palette because Love DC and DC native are our strongest selling t-shirts. I want to insert still learning, but it's a new thing I want to try to go and work. We just go for it. An example of what the process is. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea how waves popped in my head. I'm not sure if I was sleeping, dreaming, or just thinking. Likely in the shower, maybe. Right. And the idea came to have waves and make the waves let it moving forward. Right. And I was like, I like that enough that I wanted to push back the design we had planned for the next collection. It was supposed to be a whole different collection. Yeah. A whole different collection, different messaging. Waves kept sticking to me. And the reason why was kind of like, I kept coming back every Tuesday. I kept seeing the wins and seeing everybody's positivity. It just felt like the waves, everything's momentum. So I felt like momentum moving forward. I said, I got to jump with it. I can't fight it. So I hit up Good Day. I sketch it out. I don't think I gave him a chance to like respond to me back with the draft. Yeah. Like, I got an idea. Because then you told me you use Canva. I was like, huh. Canva. Because like, you know what I'm saying? I'm Sketchpad. Take a photo of it. Send it to Good Day. And he, absorbs it and crafts it. And I was like, hold up. Brother Charles used Canva. Yeah. Let me download Canva. I download Canva and start putting, this is what I want. Wow. Boom. Color, I'll start doing like Pinterest and stuff. And so once I'm already in it, I'm designing. Like I'm my father's son. Right. I'm designing it. I'm making this. Right. Sink or swim. Not to play a pun, but if it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, I have to get this out. So it's more like I have to take this jump. It's about what I'm absorbing. So I got to put that right back out. Right. I can't keep that in. Wow. So I have other brands that I do mock-ups with because I don't have focused time with it. So I do have brands where I'll do a mock-up. We do, what's that thing? Place it. Things of that nature. But for Honest Tees, that's me. So I'm not going to not be me. Right. So if it sells, it sells. If it don't, I love it. I want to wear it. Right. I want it out there. So that's why I just go. I order. And I'm getting better. I used to order like too many. Now I order enough to be like, we sold out, but it's a good number. I'm learning the game. You know what I'm saying? Still learning. But no, if it's
go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, if it's a design that's like it just literally popped up. I was like, I gotta do waves. We pushed everything to the right. And
Right.
like, we're gonna do this right now because I have to. And so I just go with it. Yeah.
I love it, fam. I love it. I mean, I remember we had that convo and everybody, what my guy's talking about is he's saying he going all in with his idea. That's what he rocking with at the moment. And he gonna push it until it's gone. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a great way to go about it, and huge respect factor, right? Because every day when you hit social media, every day if you run an ad, whatever it is you do, you focused on this concept. But more than anything, bro, I just love the fact that the way you release and you come up with these ideas and you just ride with it, bro. You listening to yourself, you channeling inspiration, bro. And I feel like so many people need that, man. I mean, we got our super uber creative people out there, but there are some people who struggle with finding that inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
What can they do, bro? I mean, I know you, I mean, we already talked, I mean, you already gave us some gems. You talked about learning, but for that person who's struggling to capture inspiration for their brand, for their designs, struggling with creating, kind of feeling like a stuck place, you know what I'm saying? Like, what can they do, bro, to kind of free that up?
This is gonna be a shout out show because everybody I'm learning from.
Absolutely.
Angel Anderson of the Spice Suite.
Okay.
She says it don't gotta be perfect. You just gotta do it.
Right.
So you just do it and you perfect later. So she does and then perfect later.
Wow.
So matter of fact, with the last release, the colorway wasn't exactly like it was different, right? It was too close to, it was too aligned. It wasn't contrast. It was the same theme. And like, okay, well, let's flip this. So what I do is it's another tip. So I have what I want, my vision, right? We'll print all those up and I'll do a couple different colorways because you can just see how different things look at the same time you get this one. Well, the blue t-shirt was like, oh, the blue waves was a hit. All right, let's tuck the white ones in the back and bring the blue ones forward. Right. You just keep going. Like you go and you adjust. You adapt and you learn. You adapt and you learn. And so you just and it's not as, I mean, it's twofold, right? It's simple and yet it's difficult. The difficult part is the jump, right? Right. But the simple part is just simply doing it. Right. You gotta do it. It's something you believe, do it. Yeah. Do it, and then with the reaction you get, you'll adjust. Right. It ain't hot. Okay, it ain't hot, then it's not for you. That's fine. I'll keep working on it. Or if it needs to be tweaked, it needs to be tweaked. But you just gotta go. Right? You just gotta go. And by the way, when I'm saying out loud, I'm saying it to myself because there are aspects of this brand where I still need a jump. And I got my team like, yo, push it. Like the reason why we're here because someone said, nah, you can do this. And that was in July of last year. I'm doing this in 2008. My homeboy hit me up on text like, what's good with the brand? Like, you know, I'm just like, nah, go. Are you sure? Like, bruh, go. So, like you said in the live, you gotta jump. So whatever it is, and that's to be like and I think when people hear that, they say, oh no, it's the next step. Take the next step and keep going forward. Take the next step.
That's amazing advice, man. I think words of wisdom right there. Done is better than perfect.
That's what it is. That's the quote. That's the quote.
Done is better than perfect.
She says all the time. That's what it is.
That's it. So for those who are stuck in anything,
right?
And that's the part. I think that's the big issue a lot of times with anything is we want to have all the pieces together. We want to have the full plan put together, and it don't work like that.
Bro, I'm guilty of that. That I'm like, and that's what this life is, right? That's, I mean, there's a lot of things this life is, but it's not how I want it. Do I stay and just chill, or do I do something to move it?
Yeah,
an inch, a centimeter.
Yeah.
Even if it's a step backward, right? If it's a step backward, maybe you get a wider view of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So there's ways to interpret what you're doing, but you got to do something. You got to move forward. You got to literally keep pushing. And that's a design that honesty is going to bring it back. But you got to keep pushing. And so, and also, if it's your passion, don't fight it.
Yeah.
Like if I wasn't doing honesties, if I wasn't being creative with if I didn't have Black 5/5, bro, stress and tension, this allows me to breathe. Like
it helps you get that tension out.
Woo! You can't keep showing me stuff on CNN, and I was going to sit here and go to work peacefully, like, hey, Bob, how's it going?
Right.
Nah,
yeah.
I do have a 9 to 5. So it was like, anyway, but if it's your passion, move forward with it and just move forward. That's all. I mean, I'm learning that myself. So I'm telling myself right there, just keep moving forward.
Right. Well, I love it, man. And you know, you even with you talking about the Black 5/5, you from that brand, you expressing a piece of your identity. Right. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Tell us about Black 5/5.
All right. So Black 5/5. This is, you know, one of the t-shirts. Respect to Malcolm X on his day, his birthday. To a day of birth. Ferguson. And it's really a like it's. I hope you got time. I got time. You know, I like to talk. So Ferguson.
Good.
If you, I had to scan how to make sure. Like I had to remind myself of this journey. So I scroll all through the IG because I'm just looking. Like where has this journey led? If you look, if you have time, you care, whoever. The timeline during Ferguson on IG, it stops with t-shirts, and all you see is black and white photos of the same instance of Ferguson happening in the 30s, in the 40s, in the 50s. So I'm just posting I put a post that, look, I hope you get comfortable because all day we're gonna post these images. And this is in 2014 is when the another one of the multitude of, you know, I'm gonna be tame on tonight.
So good.
That's why I do Black 5/5. So Ferguson occurred, and I'm putting out shirts like love and human and all these unifying themes. I didn't have nothing to yell at. I didn't have anything I could yell and be like, right. So I would yell in the chat with the homeboys. I'm banging on stuff like, we got like, yeah. So anyway, as you know, every summer something happens, and I wanted to have a store called Black 5/5 where several brands in the area will go and represent and just, you know, post up, come together, Black unity, Black 5/5. So it's like all black brands, black and brown brands, we come together and we have a store because DC's crazy in terms of like real estate and businesses. It's like me having a brick and mortar on my own. That I'm not saying it's impossible. What I'm saying is it's a lot difficult than it was back when Madness and like the birth or the big wave of DC brands was doing it.
Right.
And so for the concept of Black 5/5 of having a theme co-op, you have to brand that. And so like, okay, this is how it'll look. It'll be clean, black and white. Cause I want to make it too colorful for the other brands in the store. It would just be called Black 5/5.
Right.
Talked to a couple folks and they were like, yeah, nah. I'm like, okay, it does, you know, whatever. But I like the name, because behind it was unity, us being one. That's all it really means is one.
Right.
And
I
so,
see now. Okay, I got you now. And that just hit me. Okay, I got you now. Okay, all right. Okay.
But
yeah.
Who are those in our past that remind us of that unity? Malcolm X, Fannie Lou Hamer. And so those are the two sources we pulled from. The first two designs were Malcolm X and All of Us, Fannie Lou Hamer and All of Us. My time, I don't think, I want to say Black, Brown, Anybody Down was one of the original launch. It may have been. I think it was because original. Yeah, then we had the logo too. But it's just that energy, and I was able to just yell. It was just like, it's real stark. It's black and white. There's no color. The only color is red, and that's on the website, but it's because that's blood, represents blood. But anyway, but it's just, I was able to vent and yell and just focus it creatively, you know, in a creative manner. Things like there will be no compromise. Just who we are, stand in it, and don't be afraid about it, and understand the power within it. Like, and also this design is based off of an Adinkra symbol. Pardon me, I don't recall the name of it, but it symbol means like of a strong foundation or of a tree we all stand. Like, so it's like it's about that unity, and from there we can stand and do anything essentially. So that's why it's Malcolm and All of Us. It's Fannie Lou Hamer and All of Us. It's Nat Turner and All of Us. It's Harriet and All of Us. So it's those themes of acknowledging not even the past. So that's because we're all current in this whole. I'm gonna stop, but you zoom out one.
You're good.
We're all here in this time of waves, and so it was just getting that energy out. Like, remind us who you are. Remember your power. and move forward in that. And I can just yell at stuff. Like I had a shirt called "If you sick of this shit, go vote."
Yeah.
Like I just put anything, like, you know what I'm saying, whatever's in my mind's eye.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Going to feel with honesty. Like if somebody go to the website, oh, I see love, I see human, all these nice. There'll be no compromise. Whoa, like let me put it over here.
Right.
So,
right. Yeah. No, I love it, fam. I mean, the more we talking, one of the things I try to talk about all the time, bro, is people taking a second to, you know, even when they're in the brand creation process, like, what are your passions? Like, what about you? What are the things about? I mean, and there's, you know, we multidimensional. We got a lot of things about us that you could, you know, it doesn't even have to be these two things. You got other stuff about you that you could create from, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's authentic. You chose something that was authentic. It wasn't about the money or the dollar or the hot niche or the trend.
Right. And so to that point of, like, if it's just you, I have as another brand, and we be in a chat arguing who the best of all time, right? And we be arguing for days, like who the best. And so that was a part. I was on one side and other folks on one side. So I created a brand off it. It was like, it's a brand based off our chats all the time, arguing about who is the greatest of all time.
Right.
And I stepped back and said they both went number 23. 23 is the GOAT.
Right.
So like that's the idea. Like, if it's a part of you, flow with it. So this is how I just like, when some folks like to paint, I like to create t-shirts and put them out and then see what happens.
Right.
That's my
therapy. That's hard. On the back end, bro, of the brand, how are you fulfilling? How are you when stuff comes in? How do you fulfill? What's your process?
The process is they order shirts online if it's available, because I'm learning how to keep things in stock. Because I'm like, I'm literally like on to the next, but I'm learning to slow down, push the thing out. But no, I get the order in, I fulfill it, right there.
Gotcha.
E2 Customs, who made the shells for me, and also made that frame. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you, it's all Black Network, baby. Black and brown.
Okay.
So the orders come in, and I pick the shirts. Yeah. I write a note, tell them thank you, thanks for the love and support. You know what I'm saying? I give some stickers, and if it's stickers, the note folded up, and I walk down the street to the post office and drop them off.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I love it.
So, but the idea is hopefully it will grow and we'll leave out of this home. Yeah. But that's where the genius is, or that the beauty is, seeing a God is dope. Seeing the world is vision, like, oh, okay.
I can take it. I know where I got to.
And seeing your, your travels of, okay, I got my own place, not really right for the right time. It's all about maneuvering what's comfortable for you, but you can do at that time. So
agree, bro. I think that's the theme of our conversation today, bro. Is what's comfortable for you, what aligns with you, what's the wave, not forcing it,
right?
Move like water, you know what I'm saying,
bro? So to that point, right? The DC native concept.
Yeah. We
were around, I think, 2016. People, the brand's getting a little. It is what it is. It's growing. That's the best word. It's growing. And Love DC is kind of the good thing, because actually the Love DC is a part of a capsule called Love Cities, and we got Love Chicago, Detroit, Atlanta, all these other cities.
Right.
But DC native, Love DC, and we would get pulled into, fortunately, my homegirl, Deanna of District of Clothing, she looped me into some people who were doing some work for South by Southwest.
Right.
And so I'm sitting in meetings listening, and I look around the table. It was a DC organization.
Right.
Maybe 3 natives. I'm sitting there, cool. They want your idea. We want to love DC. You want to use the colorway. I'm like, okay, cool. And so I'm sitting there, and I'm like, well, y'all not really listening to us. You're not listening. Like, you like what you like. You're picking it. You're applying it to you, and then you're gonna run with it. And we could come along, and not even. It just didn't feel right with me. It's like, I really love my hometown. I love it. I love it.
Right.
You're taking that idea, pushing it out, but I don't think you love it how I love it.
Right.
So we go down to South by Southwest, and my homeboy Olu, shout out to Olu. My Olu I put him on the shirt too, by the way, because he's a cool dude. His name's God, and my Olu was cooler, and yours was like a play on, like, look, Y'all all fighting over the same thing, man. It's all love, bro. It's only one God, whatever it is, one God. So anyway, I say we came down like, yo, when we go to this party, I got a shirt for you to wear.
Yeah.
All right. And so everybody at the party is wearing the Love DC colorway. I said, we're gonna wear this black and red DC Native t-shirt.
Right.
And for me, it was a message like, look here, like, I understand you appreciate the city, you came, you transit, whatever. I'm from here. I understand. And it's not even like I'm the one representing DC. No, I understand my perspective of this city, of how I grew up and where my dad came from. Like you say, it's not even, I'm not trying to say I'm the universal specialist for Native, by no means.
Yeah.
But at least appreciate someone's perspective of the city.
Right.
And so that's where like DC Native comes about. And the good thing about not even like forcing it, I think that was 2017 and 2018 or 19, was it? We had this thing with the Washingtonian Post.
Right.
And magazine rather. And they did some violation on the city. And from there, Angel and Tony Lewis created a whole DC Native campaign.
Right.
And just used my shirt to help it out. But those things and that's also waves. It's like I'm in a boardroom looking around, they're not really listening to me.
Right.
Get upset, vent, make DC Native.
Yeah.
I got it out of my system.
Right.
A year later, something else occurs with someone else feeling a certain way. I felt the same way too. And they were vocal about it. It's like, yo, here, take that, run with it.
Right.
And now we got DC Natives Day, which is tomorrow.
Oh, so wow. So you're wearing a DC Native joint?
No more, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm not fighting this thing. I'm not fighting this journey. I'm not going to fight the journey because especially if that's already hard, I'm not going to fight the journey and fight the system. Nah, like I'll focus on one thing and keep my sanity.
Yeah. I love it, man. I love it. That DC Native, did your guy put that design together? Because I just love how the flag is the E.
So the flag is the E. Something I saw a while ago. I saw someone use it in a different way. I was like, that E can be applied to many things. It can be applied to love. And then once that idea is with you, I'm just looking for the next puzzle piece to put it in because it's a thing. Right? Yeah, that's so that was the first one. That's the main one. And then DC Native, like it's another E in there. Boom. So the thing with the DC Native, it's technically a diamond if you look at it a certain way because we call it a diamond district. So a square is a diamond if you just turn it a different way. That's why it's in a box. If I had it in a diamond, the layout would be right. But the A, at first the top part was shaded in. Yeah. Like a compass. So if you look at it, it's like a compass.
Yeah.
And north and south is the A and the V. And then DC is real strong about north, south, east, west, northwest, northeast. So it's kind of play to implement like there's a compass in there. But it was just needed to be done.
Wow.
I needed to express it. And so, I just, solving puzzles, man.
That's gravy, bro. I love it, fam. I love it, man. I wanted to, I got a care pack.
Oh!
You know what I'm saying? I got a care pack that my brother sent me, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
and I got the care pack a while back, but I was like, I want to save it for a special occasion. So everybody, you know what I'm saying? I got me some honest tea. I ain't just wearing honest tea, but we're gonna open up some honest teas today. And look at this. We got it says I never understood E was the flag until now. There we go. There we go. We're opening it up.
Sister. You know what I'm saying?
But so because honestly, the onus is on us.
Boom.
Because honestly, the onus is on us. And tell me what that mean again, bro.
It's on us to win, man. Like I'm being serious. Like if we wanna, you know what I'm saying, get out of this system.
Yeah.
It's on us. It's there and like don't and like it's another like we sometimes wait like hey when they gonna give us this like that's never happened.
Right.
Like, every change we've been about has never been because they've given it. They don't want to give it to us.
It's
on us to fight for it, to demand it, to command it, to get it, to earn it. It's not. There's no handouts, man. Like my man in my nerd up crew, it's something to fight for, brother. It is something to fight for, and no one's gonna fight but us. So. Like whatever it is, it's on us to do it.
Absolutely. So, with that being said, I gotta open this joint up.
Man, that's beautiful.
Yes, sir. We gotta open this up. Yeah, I said, man, my guy showed some love. I gotta see what my guy sent off the top. So man. Yeah, man. First off, I love how you put it in the bags, man. You know what I'm saying? It's always a special touch. You know, my guy always put the goodies. We talk about this. What you should charge for the stickers. I know you.
It's hard, bro. It's hard. I was like,
I know you. We thought you. I know that was the conversation in the group.
Man, they was like, you ain't charging for the stickers. Like, what? The stickers? I'm like, man, you better sell them stickers. So,
oh man, that's love, man.
If you want 3-pack.
Right, but we got the you know what I'm saying, love DC joint. We got black, brown, and anybody down.
For sure.
We got that. We got the famous waves. I love you. Bro, did you say you made this whole thing in Canva?
I made the yes. I'll show you the file. Huh? Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
And my homeboy, he tweaked it. Like he made it, deep, but like the mock-up is close to that.
That junk is so hard. I love it, man. I love it. I like the design of it and the colors, man. You be picking these color schemes, fam.
Hey, I gotta give credit to my parents. You know what I'm saying? Got 2 architects. You know what I'm saying? So,
word. And we got the still learning joint.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then my brother put a nice thank you card in there. Thank you from all of us. All right, we got a great note. Good brother. Some waves and love for you and the queen. All love. Got the black 5/5. That's love, family. All right. So the queen ain't in here, but I'm gonna open up her pack. She'll be all right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she'll be good. So first off, yeah, we got the queens. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep hers folded up because it look like I got one too. So you know what I'm saying? First off, y'all, every time, bro, I love the color wave. This joint is white. You know, I'm beaming with the light, but
there you go.
We got the nice yellow.
Yeah, shout out to Misha of Incredible Designs. That's my homegirl. You know what I'm saying?
She hit that up.
Team. She prints it up for me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, that's love. That's love. That's love. It got the website on it. Got the nice yellow tag.
Mm-hmm.
We open that joint up. Nice soft tee.
Mm-hmm.
We got the wave sitting right there, man. It's about moving like water, baby. It's about moving like water. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It says, love flows like a river when we all move together.
Oh man, love flows like the river when we all move together. That's it, boy. That's it, bro. I love it, man. I appreciate that, fam. And I love this joint.
Yeah, that's the Ocean View, and the other one
the Royal Blue. Did you say the Royal Blues move more than the white, or did the white?
It was just so strong when we saw the sample. I had to go with that first.
Yeah, okay, got it. You had to, you saw it. Yeah, I love it too, man. Yeah. I mean that Royal Blue. See, red is like my favorite color, but seeing how this design come out, it pops so hard, bro.
Exactly. Yeah,
it popped, especially with that yellow overlay. So.
Yep. And that's like you were saying earlier about how don't fight it and how you adjust.
Yeah.
Putting up all the white ones first.
Yeah.
A couple of the different colorways. I was like, that blue one.
Yeah.
When we was at the photo shoot, everybody like, that blue one's the one, bro.
That's the one.
So we had to pivot, did the blue one first.
And you roll.
Get the idea. And then we're going to have different colorways as they come out. Yep.
That's hard. And so we got that, and we got the Royal Blue joint. So I'm definitely going to be rocking with that, man. I love the concept. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be telling people what it means. You know what I'm saying? I love it, fam. I appreciate you, bro. This is love, fam. This is love.
Always, brother.
Love.
Always.
This is love. Absolutely. So what's next, man? I know that you probably got some ideas you cooking up right now. You probably got some in the vote. You know what I'm saying?
But there's a reason. There's a reason why when we talked about it, I was like, you sure? Like, yeah, brother, come on. I was like, I bet. I chose May 19th because that's the day that the team. First of all, I got to give love to the team. Lee, Elena, wife, Good Day, Misha, Alicia, Charles, Amir, Valencia, Kim, and everyone who's a part of the All Love crew. So that's the core team, the day-to-day.
That's the All Love crew.
And then, that's the core. That's you know what I'm saying. That's the brainchild. And then you got the All Love crew of those who've been there for day one. So I got to give love to the All Love crew. They know who they are. The ones that call me like, yo, Dre, what's this coming up next? And whoop and keep pushing. So today is May 19th. Now, when you told me about it, it wasn't in my forefront that today was Malcolm X's rotation day.
Ah, yeah.
But I chose that day because we knew that Juneteenth was on June $30 sticker.
Yeah, Jen, the one that
Yo,
put
Jim
you
was
in.
above, like, what are you doing? I'm like, yo,
Yeah, Jen, let you know, hey.
Yo. Oh, see,
Yeah.
she would really got on me. I would have sent you a DC native T-shirt with the buttons. She was like, I mean, with the buttons. Like, yo, fam, how much the button cost?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I don't see the buttons on the website.
Yeah.
I'm learning, Jen. I'm learning. So today's May 19th. A month out is Juneteenth. And we just put a teaser out for Black 5/5. That's a concept we're going to release. It's going to be released before Juneteenth, because I want people to wear it on Juneteenth.
Right.
But the new concept is for Black 5/5. We're going to pivot there for the month of June.
Right.
Yeah, just keep tabs on Black 5/5's IG, and we'll drop some stuff in probably the feed. Alicia, let me know it again. She's going to get on me. But it's like the I'm learning everything. So the IG story joint, IG story will show trinkles of the Black 5/5. But anyway, the whole concept is we got Charles back on board. Here's the thing. So for Charles, I'm like, look, he had a vision for it. What we're going to do, the rollout, fly with it. He knows the concept of the design and what the messaging means. Let him be creative. His art. We're going to work with some things. We got the Patrick sisters involved.
Yeah.
So Juneteenth, we're going to celebrate like we should, celebrate who we are.
Right.
And that's what's next. That's the immediate next steps. Yep.
I love it. Cool. So I knew you had some in the vault, some that's coming. And you know what? I know you said before you felt like you weren't focused on one thing, but I love just the focus and the energy all on one direction, right?
Yep.
I think that's dope, bro. I think it's dope. I think and everybody who, I'm saying at the beginning stage, whether you're at the beginning or whether you've been traveling for a while, I think that's a great way to go about it. The way that, and this is exactly why I wanted to have a conversation with this brother, is to talk about this type of stuff and just the clarity that you have, bro. It seems like you got a sense clarity, in your direction, right? And I think that's refreshing. I think that's helpful for a lot of people. Sometimes we overcomplicate it, you know what I'm saying?
Self-included for sure. And that's had to learn. Like there's a bunch of designs that I love.
Right.
And my wife was like, you might be over the head with folks, because there's what's the one they know what I'm talking about. We had a whole rollout. What's that song with Drake and Future?
I know. Lord have mercy.
What a Time to Be Alive, right?
Huh?
What a Time to Be Alive?
One time to be alive, but how it go though?
That part ain't none. So the design, let me see. Because technically the GOAT don't play till 10, so I'm good. I got a couple more hours. Just letting you know that right now.
Yeah,
the GOAT don't play till 10. So
that
was a shot for the folks in the Nerd Up chat.
No, I'm rocking with you, fam.
So this one, What a Time to Be Alive, right?
Yeah.
All right. So if I may, I think it's one of the dopest designs we got. But
Word.
It's kind of like what the hell is that, right? It's so this is the Beck's label. So it's based off the Beck's design.
Yeah.
Because I'm selling the product.
Yeah.
That crow is the crow from Dumbo.
And
in Dumbo, they had the crow is named Jim. So his name is Jim the Crow. If you go to Dumbo, it's Jim the Crow.
Uh-huh.
And it was it says, the original quality brewed with natural ingredients. So it's just our existence in this system and how we gotta brand ourselves to get forward, right? So for me, it makes sense. But it's one of those things where that's a little bit too far. So it's things like that we produce, and so I love it.
Word.
Yeah, man.
So you gonna put that on a shirt?
It's already been on the shirt, bro.
It's already been. So you did. That's one of the ideas you kicked out. Yeah.
Some of that song dropped. It dropped. We had like a whole thing. Like I paired it up with.
I see.
It was like a protest song. Like we still here.
Okay.
I got
you.
You tried everything you could to kill us, and we still here. So what a time to be alive.
I love it. I love it.
Stuff like that.
What type of books you got, bro? I see. I'm saying I mean, what's your favorite? What you like to read, fam? I see you like an educated brother back there, family.
Don't let it fool you. That's my journey. I gotta get through all those. It's the major and like my wife would tell me, she's like you like she's like now she's like guiding me because like, you don't need to watch this program. So I do a lot of stuff that gets me upset and then I go create. So it's like recently is Stokely. I at least I can say this. So apart with the design, we're gonna bring back the All of Us, and it's gonna be Stokely and All of Us. So that'll be paired with the launch of a new T-shirt.
Word.
But
Word.
It's really in two lanes. It's one to learn and grow, and I did a lot of I'm on this journey, so it's different viewpoints in terms of what we're here for, right? So it starts off, you see different ideas and you absorb it, and it's like, okay, there's a different way of looking at it. So as I expand more, I'm at the place now where I realize I believe that, we're just one body floating along the galaxy, so we're all one. Right? So it's themes and nature about understanding that we're all connected waves, and then also about who we are. So it's those two. It's like who we are in the macro, and then who we are in the individual, in the system, how we can get out. So it's ways to get out the system and defeat the system. Maybe we re-release for Juneteenth. Which one she talking about? We're going Stokely.
I think it's the time what a time to be alive.
What a time? I don't know. That's a lot of inks. Charles, tell me how many inks is it, Charles? That's a lot of inks.
Yeah. You got it. Yeah. For you do screen print, huh?
Yeah, that's all screen print. That's a lot of inks. I don't know, Alicia. That's charge a little money. That was a one-time print.
Right.
The idea out. The idea is out. But yeah, so the books really they're mainly not just, but they're understanding where we are as a humanity, and then other about individual stories in the past, and seeing where they learning from those lessons in the past.
Right. Yeah, that's amazing,
primary.
bro. I love it.
You gotta do stuff like Jesus and Miro, so you can not be frustrated all the time. Get some relief. It's a mix of all those things.
For sure. Nah, that's great, bro. That's good. So real quick, man, the collective in our mastermind, bro. Just what's your how would you speak of it? Because I think we got an amazing group. I think it's about everybody. And the conversations we have to continue to refine our craft. What's your experience been just as far as the conversations and the meetings we have?
It's a blessing. Like I said, for me it was like it was training. I had to get back in shape. I had to get back into T-shirt shape and learn new things. And I went on because the angle I went was the Facebook ads. I had done it in the past, but I didn't know exactly the nuance and what's new, because you know what I'm saying, like different things of that nature.
Right.
But what I realized is that it's comprehensive. Like you learn everything. So it's not just whatever you think you're gonna come into the if you do the founding members,
right?
Like whatever you think you're coming there for,
right?
You're gonna get more. You're gonna get so much more. Like, because like that, you know what I'm saying? Like people like, the price. Like I was like, no, that I owe you money, bro. Come on. Like, so for instance, when I joined, it was the mastermind, right? Every Tuesday, and like I was really hooked because you had Jay from God is okay, this is legit. I wasn't there for that, but I could see the past shows.
Right.
And then Lamar, and tell you bringing Lamar, like, Lamar, like when he came on, and I'm asking him questions, expanded. Like, okay, if you see it in the chat, Lamar Lindsay, that is for me. That's what I want to get. It's like you got a crew, you got a spot, and you just putting out ideas, how you feel. You tell the audience, y'all like this? Yeah, I like it. Cool, we're gonna do it. That brother that's my trajectory. That'll be my path. Like if God is Dope is a little bit too big for me. Like they got a good thing going. World's event, I get it. That Lamar Lindsay, that's super fresh. So, but I wouldn't be able to talk to him on a chat and give him back and forth. It wasn't for your program. And that's because it was more than just Facebook ads. It was everything. I'm learning from Jen. I'm learning, and then to see like April, like someone in our class doing April stuff for Afro. By the way, go to get your Afro Unicorn. Go get your engine designs. Go get the Ari. Everybody,
go get them.
But I'm in. So now, like for instance, it's real. I'm gonna calm down. I get a little hyper. If you find yourself as a brand owner and you feel isolated, this is how you break free from that. Because you're in a community that understands what you're going through, and your energy is perfect. You know what I'm saying? You bring my man from DC and we rapping. He tell like, look, and he getting straight to the chase.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
he the perfect balance. Yeah, he the perfect balance.
It's a perfect balance. And like I told you, like I felt that way. It's why I'm here right now. I'll put it that way.
That's gravy.
And
That's
you
gravy.
get more than what you're going. Like whatever you're going for, you'll get that, but you'll get so many other things
Right.
that you wouldn't even think about. Like talking to the sister from what was that iPhone app with
That super phone.
Like there's all these different things I didn't even think about and know about. But yeah, bro, it's to me it's how you push forward, and it's a necessity, right? You got to find a community that understands you, and you can ask questions in a safe environment. Like they posting up results. I'm like, this is crazy. They posting their results, but you feel comfortable doing so.
Right.
And so it's made a lot of difference. It made a lot of difference. But like I said, you want to motivate. Like so it was inspiration was Saya, confirmation was God is over the vision, but motivation was you and every Tuesday. So,
amazing.
Yeah, bro.
That's amazing, bro. Well, yeah, man, I'm glad to hear that, and yeah, man, I gained so much of it as well, and I would have never thought, bro, when I created it, what it would be. I thought that it had to be all about me, but as time passed, I realized that it was about the energy of everybody coming together, and that was the power in it. So I'm really glad to hear, and that's a blessing, family. I want a big shout out, like you said, Jen, April, hold the whole crew. You know,
and we gotta get the brother
I don't want to
Ricardo.
miss nobody, but
we gotta get the brother some
the whole
Scott,
crew.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then the next thing that I just really wanted to say is big shout out to my guy Lamar, super fresh clothes, because
super fresh, yeah.
As I'm thinking, and even before you said his name, the way that like you said, you focus on one thing, you put it out. That's my brother's model. You know what I'm saying? That's what he does. You know what I'm saying? And I had a conversation with him maybe about a couple weeks back about just how I love his rollout, man. I mean, there's nobody that do it like him, man. And I hope y'all one day, a lot of y'all, some of y'all might not know about my brother Lamar, but one day we're gonna have him. One day when it's the right time, one day y'all gonna learn. But my guy, he goes crazy with it. So
I'm bringing popcorn to that one, bro.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Like in this, and like I said, like because of that, it just unlocks your potential. It's like, oh, this is possible. And you could have like, man, look, there gotta be so many different ideas what I need to do.
Right. Absolutely. So, yeah, my brother, look, man, this has been great conversation, bro. You know what? I think out of all the conversations that I've had, all the interviews that I had, this has been the most lax for me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been lax. I think it's the spirit that you bring to it. And like I said, when you said one of the first things at the very beginning, I was like, yeah, this is gonna be a good convo. You know what I'm saying? And so I appreciate you, bro, sharing your wisdom, your perspective. And I think more than anything, everybody that's watching, the wise word is make sure y'all follow that wave. You feel what I'm saying? Go ahead and follow that wave.
Yes,
I was going to ask you, you know what I'm saying? Well, do you feel like you got some parting words, some words of wisdom? But I think that's it right now, man. Unless you got some tucked in.
I'm just going to piggyback what you said because you said when we started talking, you knew it was going to be a good conversation. I knew yesterday. I went to your IG Live and just, you mentioned about business. Someone told you when you first started business is spiritual. And my homeboy, if he's in here, Shannon, he knows for the past month, I'm saying, yo, this is all spiritual. This is all spiritual. It's all spiritual. I can send you a screenshot. I'm just like, this is spiritual. Like whatever it is, it's a spiritual. It's not physical. This is a spiritual endeavor. This is a spiritual journey.
Wow.
And so once you do that, you kind of release because this is spiritual. Like we're not like you said it yesterday. I was like, okay, we good.
Yeah.
This whole journey is a spiritual journey. And you just gotta love each other, bro.
Absolutely.
Because honestly, the onus is on us. So I'm gonna stop there. I can keep on going, but
absolutely. Well, look, my brother, many blessings. We're gonna be in touch in a minute.
Hey, let's do it.
Yeah, bro. I appreciate it, fam. And thanks for blessing us. Thank you for putting your stamp and your fingerprint on the T-shirt Millionaires live show. And it was a pleasure, my brother.
Thank you, brother.
Absolutely, my brother. We'll be in touch.
Peace.
All right, peace. Yes, sir. And another one. Yeah, my brother, man. My brother. I hope that y'all felt enlightened by that conversation, man. That is exactly why I wanted my brother to come on this conversation and come on this interview and have this chat. This is the vibe that I picked up from him prior to me even asking. And just like he talked about, the reason I reached out is because I felt the wave. I had the feeling. I was like, man, he got something that, you know what I'm saying, the people need to hear about. You know what I'm saying? And we had a small conversation prior to setting everything up. And I think he knows now, you know what I'm saying, why he needed to be here, you know what I'm saying, and why we talk and why we rap. For everybody, the lesson that I got out of it the most is listen to yourself. Take in information and put it back out into the world, put it back out into the universe. The creative process, yielding to the inspiration, the motivation, and letting it push you, let it carry, flow like water. Don't think about it too much, right? But we can only flow that way if we really get in tune with ourselves on a deep level. So take some time out. I know life gets busy, but take some time out. I love what my brother said. I wish I could, let me see if I could go back, because I saw somebody even, they were on here and they put it in the comments. We got so many comments tonight. But my brother said learning, and he said synthesizing. You know what I'm saying? Learning and synthesizing and then putting it out there. That's what it's about when we creating this merch, these t-shirts. So think about the things, the messages that are important to you in life right now. And one thing that I always say is, if it's important to you, it's probably important to another 10, another 100, another 1,000, another 100,000, another million. And then with the power of the internet, we have the means to be able to reach these people and put that message in front of them and see who's going to respond to us. So y'all, out of anything, make sure y'all take these lessons, man. Make sure y'all come back and listen to this. It was a pleasure talking to my guy, Dre. At the same time, make sure y'all go check out his website, Honesty. All right, Black 5/5. Go check him out. Go look it up. When he puts out new drops and when my brother gets some inspiration, you're going to see how he rolls out. I love the direction. All right. So a pleasure talking to my brother. Make sure y'all go follow. Make sure y'all go support. Go buy a tee. To the T-shirt Millionaires community, I appreciate y'all. I'm extremely thankful. I can't thank you enough. This is only the beginning, but the stuff that's happening these days with this community is more than I could have ever thought of, man. And y'all rock with me and y'all support the things that are going on. And I just want to say thank you. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. And I'll always be humble about it. If you love the show, come join us at the T-Shirt Millionaires app. www.tshirtmillionaires.com. Come join us on the app. If you love the show, I just put up a post in our free Facebook group today. Go check out the Facebook group and dive in. But come over to the app, man. We got our own platform, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to create a safe space for us, a learning space for us. Come join it. You can download it. Apple, iPhone, Android. The next thing is, we talked about the mastermind. The mastermind will be open, right? It's coming. But I have another amazing opportunity. We have the T-Shirt Millionaires Inner Circle that is going to be opening up. It's going to be an opportunity for others to share this T-Shirt Millionaires platform. As I said in my live yesterday, I'm at a place in my journey where the more that I can help other people excel and uplift other people, the more I grow. I get benefit by helping other people. So that's why I've created the show. I try to put people in position. I try to build up a platform to allow other people to shine. If you know something, if you're trying to build up your influence, if you have a way that you can help other people, that's what it's going to be about. We're coming together. I call it the 4 C's: community, collaboration, contribution, and creativity. Don't walk this T-shirt journey alone. As my brother said, you're going to come into it and you're probably going to get so much more than you even thought of. We already have got a great group of people already signed up, and I would love for you to be a part of it. If you're interested, all you got to do is after this video, go below, check out the comments. There's a link. Go ahead and check it out. See if it's the right fit for you. I also have another video on my YouTube channel where I did a 40-minute talk about what it's going to be about. And if it resonates, we would love to have you. We launch off June 1st, and it's going to be a brand new community. I have no idea exactly where it's going to be. I got a vision, but we're going to co-create together. So I'd love for you to be a part of it, for you to be a founding member. It's going to be an amazing opportunity. All right, y'all. So look, we got one more amazing interview that we have lined up for this week. It's going to be great. Make sure y'all stay tuned in. And as I always say, man, if you can see it with your mind's eye, one day you're going to be able to see it with your real eyes. I truly appreciate y'all, T-shirt millionaires. Be blessed. I will see y'all on the next episode.